Hello, I'm Vimal and this is my wife Priya. Today we are going to be sharing a few thoughts on how to manage your marriage in tough times. Families are facing several difficulties at this point of time. It could be job loss, pay cuts, or any kind of uncertainty. In the midst of these uncertainties, a strong marriage can help you through these tough times. Remember your wedding vows where we said, better or worse, or for richer or poorer? It is times like these that you need to stand together and come out stronger than before. A strong marriage is where we can recoup and revive ourselves and come out stronger in times like these.
Any home can be a castle if the king and queen are in love. So, love is a very important component in marriage. A love that is unfailing, unconditional, patient, never giving up, does not keep record of wrongs. Something that comes back and never gives up, that you want to work it together, be determined to take it through.
I'm reminded of this song, Should I Fall Behind, Wait for Me. This gives the picture of a family, where a marriage couple, where when one is down, the other is able to pull up and pick them up. Similarly, in tough times, it is husband and wife who can encourage and develop the other person. In the midst of their stress and whatever difficulty they face, literally to be able to nurse them back to normalcy. So, how you spend time together and how you're able to pull up each other is very important at this point of time.
I'm reminded of a trainer on YouTube in his workout sessions. He keeps motivating one to continue their workout and not to give up. He says, though your body might want to give up, don't give up right now. Do something, drink water, but continue to go on to the end. Remember what your end goal should be. In the same way, we as couples must motivate each other, pull each other, lift each other up for the greater goal that we need to achieve. The other simple things that we love to do together is have a morning cup of coffee and have a chat about the day, or sit on the terrace enjoying the cool breeze of the evening. These are simple things that we can do anywhere. Each of us would be in different seasons of life, and our children could be of different ages. Let's find some activity to connect with them, to laugh with them, to have fun with them. Our children are older, so we have a lot of games, board games that we play, which are based on strategy. We have a lot of app-based games that we play together. And this really brings us together and always ends with a lot of laughter.
Another thing is if you have family staying with you, you could likewise create moments together. Either you could share a story or some jokes or sing a song together. But it's important that you have time for each other, and especially if it's a broader family, that you're able to have activities as a family together. Another way of strengthening your marriage is to go down memory lane. There are so many pleasant memories to go back to. You could probably pull up your old photographs or videos and go down to those adventures that you had together as a husband-wife, probably even your honeymoon. So these are memories that we have created in the past. And this is exactly where we should, in times like these, go back and relive those memories. And someday, when we look back to today, which will become a history, our history, we will also have good memories to think about, even during these tough times.
This is a good time to revive good communication, to sharpen our listening and communicating skills. It's vital that we work on this because this strengthens our marriage. Words should be seasoned with kindness, because remember, words can kill or give life. So let's speak words of affirmation. Let's speak words of encouragement. Words like, thank you. I'm so proud of you. You mean a lot to me. And let's avoid words like, you never, you always. So let's build our communication together. Be ready to forgive. Be quick to ask for forgiveness and sort things out to have a happy and meaningful relationship.
Thank you, Priya. Another thing which most of us face while working at home, working from home, is that we want to reward ourselves. We ideally would want to reward ourselves after long working hours or several hours working. So imagine this picture where one of the spouse has worked and you want to spend that time alone. You just relax and go on watching your binge watching television or playing games on your gadgets, whereas the other person is struggling in the kitchen or struggling to do manage the children. So it would be very insensitive. So I would suggest that be sensitive to each other at this point of time. As much as we need time for ourselves, to also be sensitive to the needs of our spouse at this time.
A wise man built his house upon the rock. The rain came down and the floods went up, but the house on the rock stood firm. Today, is our house built on the rock, who is Jesus Christ? If He is there as our foundation, our house will not be shaken by the storms or the winds that surround us, the tough situations that get us down. But we will stand strong. We will stand firm, unshakable by the circumstances that surround us. So, once again, let us come back to that rock, Jesus Christ, and in Him we will have victory.
I hope these thoughts were useful and you would use it during these tough times. Thank you.
Thank you.